Hello and welcome back to Bloodborne.
Church and the blood ministers who belong to it
Are stupid.
guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig.
Von Koopa.
They were
Ludwig von Beethoven.
in their unique workshop. Today,
That guy's using Ludwig's holy blade, I think.
but they have much to offer you. And
20% off on your local car wash.
heed the message of your forebears. Ascend to Erd Chapel.
Didn't we already do Odin Chapel?
We did. He's telling us specifically that there are hidden secrets in Odin Chapel, especially the upper cathedral ward where eventually you get the Is Chalice.
Okay.
Really laying it on thick with the Chalice dungeons, even though it's not required for game completion.
Level 5 ritual blood. Ooh.
So we do got a lot of useless shit in our inventory, especially hats, because Morpheus is hard to identify while wearing a hat. And I guess I'm just getting rid of the extra shit. You don't... Oh, I am... Am I just... Alright, I am just keeping only the superlative defensive ones. So I'm going to keep Henrik's garb because it's got the best bolt defense. I'm going to keep the choir garb because it's got the best arcane defense. I'm going to keep the bone ash stuff because it has the best fire defense.
Okay.
Or I will just sell it off anyway.
Innocent and cute, in contrast with its owner. Hey!
She was not innocent. You know what I think it was who helped her conceive the Cthulhu baby was Gascoigne.
I don't remember who that is.
The very first hunter boss.
Ah, alright. You sold off all of your superlative bloodstones, dude. What's with that?
Well, it's so that A, it improves the decision-making process when I go back to the workshop, and B, I already have the best shit available on my weapons, so I don't need any inferior shit.
Alright. Are you gonna level up again?
Maybe. Because leveling up is a good idea in order to decrease the number of... That's probably why I was selling shit, is so I could help zero out my blood echoes, because we are doing some stupid shit this part. It's dangerous, there's a high probability of death, but god damn it, if you want to take this game seriously, you have to put up with it.
One thing that I'm pretty sure you've already answered in a previous part, but I have totally forgotten because we're at part fucking 51 of this playthrough. When you commit to a level up, do your lower stats still cost the same amount to upgrade as your higher stats do?
Yes. The amount of blood echoes that you pay per level is a fixed amount, regardless of your playthrough and regardless of what origin you take.
Alright.
Let's do some platforming.
But it's a Souls game. We're not allowed to do platforming in a Souls
No,
game.
we're not.
You did not successfully platform.
You
And that is why we're not allowed to do platforming in a Souls game.
died. You suck.
You died because you attempted to do the Dark Souls 1 trick multiple times.
Let's get 0 blood echoes back over and over again. We died. This is an elevator. We died. Ooh.
Fuck, dude. Fuck the Dark Souls 1 trick. I hate that so much.
Oh, then you're gonna absolutely detest what we have to do here, and not to mention why we're doing it.
The inflicted organ.
More,
Okay.
more ritual materials. Oh boy. Pain.
Wait a minute. I didn't think we were at the Nightmare of Mensis.
Ow. I mean, we are. This is the area right past Mikawash's boss lair.
Okay.
This area is guarded by a gauntlet of brain ladies, and just like before, all the brain lady has to do is make a line of sight with you, and she inflicts guaranteed frenzy. Thankfully, the brain ladies are creatures that only appear in the Nightmare Dimension. They appear nowhere else.
Okay.
Okay, that's 4. Do I just run past in order to use my health?
Why aren't you attempting?
God damn it.
Why aren't you attempting to kill her?
They're not. The point is not to kill them, although that would also remove them as a threat. The point is just to get away from them and pick up the items along the way.
Yeah, but that makes this a stealth segment in a Dark Souls game.
Kind of, yeah. Oh god, this is so much
Dude, the stealth mechanics in this game don't fucking function. You know that.
I mean, they do, but these guys are on patrol, so eventually you will have to contend with them seeing you. And there's an asshole in the arena whom I'm just going to ignore and probably give him credit because I will die, like, right the fuck here, I'm sure. Hello, LEZ 1986. Enjoy your blood echoes. Take them. It's a present. See? You didn't have to do a goddamn thing. All you gotta do is just wait for the stupid asshole to get on the elevator. And
seriously, fuck this.
I'm glad you agree. This is my least.
There is no fucking reason to have a precise moment of platforming in a Dark Souls game, because the game is for the most part supposed to be about the combat mechanics, and fuck this.
5.
This game is supposed to be about the combat mechanics and learning and memorizing boss strategies. This platforming shit that does not fucking work should not be here.
I agree. I agree.
See, you even landed that very clearly, and then it said, no, fuck you, because slopes.
One of the mainstays of the Soulsborne games is difficulty. It doesn't matter how it's difficult. It doesn't matter how many times it kills you. If it can kill you, then it's probably going to make it into the final cut of the game. Okay, I made it finally. Let's not die this time.
But you had to dodge roll at almost the perfect second. I mean, there was definitely several frames where that would work normally, but still, that is fucking bullshit. There is no reason to have that.
No, there is. It's because they are guarding something really juicy over here. Yes, they are. Fuck. Gotta run. I'm gonna die. Get out of my way.
A level 5 blood gem.
Son of a bitch.
And they're guarding a spider's nest?
Escape the troll spiders. Alright, the hard part's over. Hard part is over. Now let's watch a cutscene real quick. After I examined that thing in the distance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That kind of looks like it's a Stitches abomination.
I see you. You look awesome.
Well, honestly, it looks like an amalgamation of body horror as opposed to awesome. I mean, certainly some people are awe-stricken by the amalgamations of body horror, but...
Bye.
They threw it into a hole.
Into the pit with ye. There, we have disabled the giant brain.
Alright, but that doesn't get rid of it. That does not get rid of her minions, does it?
It doesn't get rid of the minions, no. But now that auto frenzy attack that's been pestering us in the early portions of the Nightmare of Mensis, that is no longer a thing. Except,
which is good, but you still have to deal with that from the minions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is it. This is we got past all the minions. There are no more.
Okay. A Great One's Wisdom.
Wow, these
Arcane Blood Gem.
These guys got wasted.
Great One's Wisdom. And Great One's Wisdom.
So
I don't think they got wasted so much as they got terrified by the Cthulhuids and then just died in terror.
They died of brain exposure.
Madman's knowledge.
You absolutely need to hit that lever in order to get these items over here. I tried to do it anyway and just survive the brain, but the closer you get to that thing, the more damage it inflicts. The faster it attacks, and the more likely you are to die. You'll blow through your sedatives, you'll blow through your blood vials. It's just, you just pull the lever. And we're back in
Pull the lever, Kronk.
We're back in Mikolash's boss lair.
Okay.
Yay.
Alright, so with the iron door key used, what is our next major objective?
Our next major objective is to finally complete our fetch quest that started with easily... That elevator is my least favorite part of this entire game. All the difficult bosses, all the retries that you have to do. That fucking elevator gets my goat, like, every single time. And I'll tell you this. I did a hardcore run of this game. The hardcore run was... Blood Rock. The hardcore run was, as long as I can get my blood echoes back every time I die, I do not have to start the whole game from the beginning. I made it to the elevator, and the elevator... It destroyed my blood echoes, so I had to delete my save file.
Yeah, because depending on how far down you fall, or rather where you end up falling, Cloud, this is not going to work as well as you think it will.
Right, because I need line of sight. This guy's just going to look at me because he realizes that he's a helpless NPC who cannot reach his target. But I can. I can.
Because you have an overhead strike that goes all the way down.
He has a Rosemarinus. It's not very effective, but there. Touche. Don't use your fog machine on me. Ow.
So, while you're striking his head, he's striking your feet, and he has a much bigger rapier than you.
Oh my god. That's Ludwig's Holy Blade.
Are you sure? Because it looks way thinner than it's supposed to.
Well, that's because he's using the secondary mode of it. It increases the length of the blade. Huh. I enjoy watching you struggle. Yeah.
There. Oh, come on. No, he is a dead person's.
I shot him dead. Yay.
11,000 blood echoes. Ooh.
And more sedatives.
Some sedatives.
Thank you for the sedatives. I find myself quite conspicuously in need of them at the moment.
I thought you said that the Pygmy Knights are non-aggressive.
They're not aggressive. I mean, they get aggressive after you start hitting them, but there are no humans left. None.
So then why did you kill that one? He was just walking about.
Well, I wanted to give his life more meaning. And
Death for a Pygmy Knight is meaningless. They already have lost their master. You've taken that away from them.
I need to give them purpose for my own good.
But your purpose does not align with any of their purposes.
Right. Alright, let's send this elevator down. That's gonna go to a spawn point, and I don't need these shortcuts anymore. Once you kill Mikolash, all that's left is some blood echoes from enemies you probably had ignored on the way in, and items. Like the beast.
A blood beast pellet.
I mean, not that I'm going to use the beast blood pellet. I kind of like that I get to sell it for 200 blood echoes apiece. It's cash money in my pocket. Hello. Nice to see you.
And so yeah, they stare at you, but they don't actually bother to attack.
Wondrous treasure.
But he's wearing a plague doctor's mask, so we're not supposed to trust him.
Excuse me, coming through. Oh, I do just contend with this creature. Nice. And I'm the dead person. Good grief.
So the leader of the Pygmy Knights is actually aggressive, and then they call for the other Pygmy Knights to assist them.
The best revenge is living well, and then watching people fall into an elevator shaft. Bye. And in the next part, we are going to explore the bottom of the Nightmare of Mensis.
We're just falling into an abyss dweller's mouth, aren't we?
We have arrived.